999 in emergency nè.
Company looks after those properties because they own a lot of council flats. You heard of council flats? Council flats and public buildings and
Béo bao nhiêu đã bên coi anh? Anh đã bên coi nó charge phiếu.
On the left here is Somerset House, beautiful building built for the Dukes and the Earls of Somerset. Now if you're from Britain, from the UK and old enough, you'll remember Somerset House. This is where we used to keep all of the certificates of births, marriages and deaths for the whole of the country. Alright, it was known in the civil service as the Hatcham, Matcham and Dispatcham department. But these days it's an art gallery and there's a big open courtyard. I think the ice skating rink might be open just this last week. So there's a great big ice skating rink inside. Now folks, if you want to have a walk along the river, we do recommend it. It's very relaxing walking next to the Thames. We do, however, recommend the South Bank. Walk from the London Eye along the wall to our right, down to Tower Bridge. You'll find lots of street pools. Is easy to remember. 1 foot for every day of the year. 365 feet tall. If you work in meters, it works out 111 meters. So that's easy. There you go. This is just full of luxury accommodation. It's called One Blackfriars, here on the right. Check the website out, the showrooms are open, people have moved in. Just to give you an idea, ground floor to on the left, sorry, on the right is this building with the tall chimney. That's the Tate Modern Art Gallery. It used to be a power station, which is why it looks like one. But now it's full of modern art. As it says, it is free to go inside. Now, if you know anything about modern art, you'll understand why. It's phones, no electronic sound effects. Right? It's all done the old-fashioned way. If you compare to stand up to watch the performance in the open, it's only £5 to see a Shakespearean play. That's pretty good value, isn't it? £5 for some live entertainment. There's a pub over on the left, sorry, right. So I'm struggling with left and right today. But where the pretty lights are, the red window frames, there's the Anchor pub, the Anchor at Bankside. Now that's very old. It first opened in 1615. So that's just over 400 years old. William Shakespeare used to drink there. Samuel Pepys. At the end of the first Mission Impossible film, that's where Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames sits, having a drink. So check that out next time you watch Mission Impossible. Now this is a good one for the kids, a pirate ship, just here on the right. The Golden Hind, a replica. Right, it keeps falling down. If anyone is struggling with this, the name has been carved into it to help you. Alright, so this is London Bridge, and it has fallen down. It's burnt down. Norwegian Vikings have pulled it. The bridge before this one was sinking into the mud, so we just sold it to the Americans. It's in $2.5 million. It's in Arizona these days, in the middle of the desert, a place called Lake Havasu. Has anybody seen the old London Bridge? You have seen. Some people think we make this up as we speak. Very famous fish market. The Charlotte Glass is just behind us on the right. That's the tallest building in Western Europe. And here on the right we've got HMS Belfast. Count class cruiser. Have a look at the flag flying from the bow of the Belfast, the British flag. We see, we call this flag the Union Jack. Now the only time you call the British flag the Union Jack is when it flies from the front of a Royal Naval vessel from a wooden jack staff. If you see the British flag from any other flagpole, its proper name, the Union flag. Right, so they're all flags except the Navy ones, they are jacks. Again, useless, but important.
Em chụp anh đó không?
Would you like me to give you a nice coffee? That's not I might tell a few jokes. Some of the things I'll tell you might not be true. The only way you'll know that is if you read it. Okay? Well, I'm not professional. So all that you can done. Behind us there is Southwest, Gateway, London. Try and find the Saltwater Valley, the Norfolk style, the Blenheim, Tower, and all that. And that was first constructed during the reign of William the Conqueror. See the flag on the Tower of London flag. And to the left, that right there is a tender. Alongside that, well, that is alongside the HMS Belfast, the largest cruiser to be built for the Royal Navy. Launched at St Patrick's Day, 1938. Built in the same shipyard they built the Titanic, the Harland and Hall shipyard, Belfast. The flag you see at the front, that is the only Union Jack you see today. It's called a Union Jack because it's flying from the wooden jack staff of the Royal Naval ship. That now stands across Lake Havasu in the Arizona. exact replica. And that particular vessel has been around the world twice. Open to the public, you can take the children on there and let them run around and pretend to be pirates. While you're supervising the building next door, drinking by the fire. This bridge ahead of us is the Cannon Street. This is the Cannon Street Railway Bridge. This is 35 years older than Tower Bridge, believe it or not. This is still part of the Victorian engineer Brunel. Underneath the bridge on the right, there's a glass box. That's a luxury health relaxation centre. You can see the beds there, relaxation beds. Sometimes, it's a bit early.